Baltazar from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, second year. For today's lesson, we will be going to talk about the sound symbolism and synesthesia. Now, one of the tenets of modern linguistics, going back to the beginnings of the 20th century, was the arbitrariness of linguistic symbols or words, meaning it carries no independent meanings on their own. Just like a dog is a dog because it's not a cat, nor a mouse, or a horse. But unfortunately, there are apparently some direct non-arbitrary associations between form and meaning found in all languages, and these are the terms we call as sound symbolism and synesthesia. What color is the letter A? Can you taste and feel the number 7? Would you see the word blue as in blue in color? For the majority of the answer to these questions is a no, but not for those who have synesthesia. Now, synesthesia is the stimulation of one sense by another, or in simple words, it is the union of senses. A person with synesthesia is called synesthete. Synesthetes basically has two different perceptions of the same stimulus. In other words, they may hear color, see sounds, or taste a physical touch. It is because it triggers their two senses. As an example, you may see in your screen that there are tons of 5s and less of 2s. For non-synesthetes, we may not be able to immediately find the 2s in there. But for synesthetes, they see the numbers in colors so they can immediately identify the triangular shape form of the number 2s. And this is what we call the grapheme color synesthesia, where it is the association of colors with particular letter or number. There are also famous personalities who have synesthesia. One of them is the famous jazz musician Duke Ellington, and he says, "I hear a note by one of the fellows in the band and it's color. If Harry Carney is playing, D is dark blue burlap. If Johnny Hodges is playing, G becomes light blue sagan." The iconic jazz musician experienced chromesthesia. It is a type of synesthesia where musical notes evoke colors. That is why he says that he hears colors. There are words where the pronunciation suggests the meaning, and that is the sound symbolism. Sound symbolism is the presumed association of sound and meaning found in some cases in many of the world's languages. Sound symbolism is a branch of linguistics and refers to the idea that vocal sounds have meaning. The most common example of sound symbolism is the kiki and buba effect. That is, when we say buba, there is something rounded about the sound comprising it. And when we say kiki, there is something angular about this non-word, which shows a non-arbitrary relationships between sounds and meaning. Now, there are types of sound symbolism. These are the onomatopoeia, clustering, iconism, and lastly, the phonemimes and psychomimes. Onomatopoeia is a direct imitation of sounds in nature, just like a bong or a buzz. Clustering are words that share a sound, have something in common. Let's take these words for example: glisten, gleam, glitter, glow, and glaze. These words refers to shiny or sparkling objects. And as you may notice that they do share a same sound. Next is iconism. It is comparing words that have the same sort of reference. For example, compare stamp with step. An M before the P in these words make the action more forceful. Phonemimes and psychomimes. Some languages possess a category of words midway between onomatopoeia and usual words. These words imitate soundless states or events. It is called phonemimes when they describe external phenomena, psychomimes when they describe psychological state. An example to that is a duki duki means a throbbing heart, or kira kira means sparkling. Let's take another example. This is from one of the first anthropologists and linguists to address sound symbolism. He is Edward Sapir. Edward Sapir invented two words, the mal and mil, which he says that the word with the high front vowels are associated with the smallness, and so John Ohala showed that Sapir's intuition has support from data from numerous other languages. This and other evidence seems to support the contention that small is associated cross-linguistically with high front vowels, high tones, and voiceless consonants, and big with low vowels, low tones, and voiced consonant. Let's take the micros and macros as an example. Macros is for large and micros for small. This is maybe the letter A is the perceived as larger than I because A involves the opening of the mouth than I. Lastly, there also seem to be cross-language universals in paralanguage, such as intonation or stress. Like for example, in falling intonation, we have the neutral statements, ends of sentences, and commands. While in rising intonation, we have tentative statements, yes or no questions, and requests. That's all for the sound symbolism synesthesia. Good day.